Hello ORC participants, this is Shaima here. Today I will be showing you a quick summary for the ORC competition before you go for the live event. First I will start by showing you the game elements which we have it in our competition. The first game element we have it is these Lego pieces which they are representing the cases. White means the arrivals, then we have green which is representing the negative cases, and we do have here red, which means that these representing the positive cases. What do you have to do? Simply you just have to take the Lego pieces out of their tray and you need to connect them together, or you have to put them next to each other in a way that will allow you to make your case like this. So this is how you have to put them. And you will be having your first game element ready. Then make sure that you put all of your game elements in their places, the shown places in the arena. The second game element we have it's the walls. We actually have 4 walls. The first one here, then we have second one in the quarantine, the exit, and the last one it's showing the negative cases. What you have to do with the walls, you need to cut the wall and then you have to fold it in this way. As you can see over here, it's very clear that the straight line means that this is where you have to fold, the dotted line means that this is where you have to cut. All what you have to do, just use the scissor to cut the borders outside which is showing you the dotted line, and then you have to fold it following the straight line. Now I will be showing you how we can place the robot and the game elements in the arena. The first thing you have to start with, placing your robot in the starting position, which means that the robot has to be placed inside the yellow square with the IR sensor above the black line. Then you have to place the first 2 cubes, which they are representing the arrivals, in their places, which is actually very shown over here using these marks. You just have to place them exactly on the top of this square. After that, you have to place your first wall, which is representing the testing center. It's actually shown, the marks are shown in the arena where exactly it has to be placed. Then after that, you need to place your positive cases. Again, the same thing. There are 2 dotted red squares. You just have to place them on the top of this dotted square. Following that, you have to place the second wall, which is called quarantine area, again on the top of the shown mark in the arena. Then we'll go to the third cases, which is called negative cases. Again, they have to be placed on the top of that dotted green square. Both of them has to be placed like this. After that, you do have the third wall, which actually representing the negative cases. Again, it has to be placed on top of the shown place on the arena. Then after that, we will be going for the last game element, which is actually representing the exit. Has also to be placed on the top of the shown place on the mat. And this is how you can set up your mat before the final match and actually before your inspection. Now I will be showing you how to solve the game missions as mentioned in the game manual. Referring to page number 8 and page number 9, the first mission is you have to show a sensitization at the airport, which means that once your robot is placed in the starting position, the first thing your robot has to do, turn on a green light. After that, we'll go to the second mission, which is you have to transport the arrivals safely into the testing center. How your robot needs to do this? It's just simply by just pushing them, following the dedicated route, which is here. The robot has to deliver them safely into the testing center. As per your third mission, the robot has to follow the dedicated route, go to the positive cases, and deliver them again safely into the quarantine area. Then, And as per your mission 4, your robot is supposed to show a sanitization. Anytime before, after dropping the the positive cases and before picking up the negative cases. That means while your robot is moving in this curvy line, it has to show this sanitization color, which is actually has to be represented using a yellow color. That means you need to do this as a must as per your missions anytime after dropping the positive cases and before touching your negative cases. Then let's go to your mission 5. As per your mission, the 5th mission, your robot needs to pick up these 2 negative cases and take them, following again the dedicated route to the exit. Then the final mission showing you that your robot has to go back to the airport following the dedicated route. So your robot has to turn, come back, following the dedicated route till the airport. So it has to keep following the dedicated route and go back safely to the airport. So these are the 6 missions which is mentioned in the game manual. Don't forget that your robot has to solve all of these missions autonomously without any direct interaction between the participants and the robot or using any communication device.